She landed in Jamaica expecting paradise. Instead, within hours, her family in New York would receive a chilling message that would become the center of a murder investigation. 35-year-old Melissa Carey Samnath, an accountant from Queens Village, New York, arrived in St. James, Jamaica on April the 29th to celebrate her birthday. Family members say she was excited for the trip. She had reportedly met a Jamaican man named Dane Watson online months earlier, and by December 2025, the two were married. To relatives, the relationship seemed serious, even if some questions remained unanswered. But something went terribly wrong almost immediately after she landed. Late that night, Melissa sent a desperate WhatsApp message to relatives back home. "I need you to call the cops. Look at my location. It is a pink house." Those would reportedly be among the final words her family ever received from her. At first, relatives were confused. Why would Melissa suddenly ask for police help? What happened inside that mysterious pink house? And why did the message sound so panicked? Then came the phone call that shattered everything. According to family members, Watson's own mother allegedly contacted them and revealed horrifying information, claiming her son had called her and confessed that Melissa had been killed. The family was left stunned.
Before Samnath was killed, she'd been staying at an Airbnb in St. James. Her sister believes she was taken to Watson's home by force.
He kidnapped her from her Airbnb and then took her to his house. But yeah, and that's where they also found her belongings, her suitcase, her purse, her iPad, and her duffel bag. So they recovered all that stuff from his house that he was staying at.
She further revealed that on the night her sister was killed, she received a disturbing text.
She texted me back around 10:46 and told me to call the cops and to call one of our friends. And she told me to look at the location on the iPhone because we share locations, and it's a pink house. So I told her, okay. So when I checked the location, she was not at the location where her Airbnb was. She was taken somewhere else, which was Norwood.
And if that wasn't frightening enough, the suspect's mother, who runs a popular restaurant in the parish, reportedly told the family this.
His mother had called and told me that she heard from Dean and that he told her that my sister is either in the hospital or a morgue. That's what he told his mother. So his mother was the one that was calling, and she was communicating information, because when I couldn't get in touch with my sister, she was the next person that I called.
One moment they were trying to understand the cryptic message. The next, they were hearing that Melissa might already be dead. Investigators say Melissa was later taken to Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James. Witnesses claim Dane Watson arrived with her in a wheelchair before disappearing from the hospital grounds. Melissa had suffered devastating injuries. Doctors later confirmed she died from multiple blunt force trauma injuries to the head. Police soon traced Melissa's last known location to a house in Norwood, St. James. What they reportedly discovered inside turned the case even darker. Investigators allegedly found pools of blood and some of Melissa's belongings inside the home. Neighbors later described the scene as horrifying, with one resident saying there was a whole heap of blood inside the house. Yet strangely, several people nearby claimed they heard no screaming, no loud argument, no disturbance. That mystery has only deepened public speculation about what truly happened during Melissa's final hours. Surveillance footage reportedly captured Melissa and Watson walking together earlier that day from her Airbnb toward the residence, with Watson carrying her suitcase. At that point, nobody could have imagined it would be the last time she would be seen alive. Now, Jamaican police have named Dane Watson a person of interest and launched a manhunt across western Jamaica. Authorities say he is believed to move between St. James, St. Anne, and St. Mary. Police have publicly urged him to surrender at the nearest station. The story has sparked outrage both in Jamaica and overseas. Many people online are asking the same difficult question. How well do we really know the people we meet online? Melissa's sister described her as her best friend. Family members say she was loving, family-oriented, and always willing to help others. Her niece said Melissa became the emotional support system of the family after her grandfather died. Now, instead of celebrating her birthday, her relatives are preparing to bury her. What makes this case especially haunting is how quickly everything unfolded. Melissa reportedly landed in Jamaica, excited for a birthday getaway. Within hours, she was sending frantic messages begging relatives to call the police. Before sunrise, she was dead. And somewhere in this story lies a terrifying unanswered question. What exactly happened inside that pink house?